Did God create everything in 6 days? According to the Bible, no. Now, before you shut me off, think for one moment. What about the angels? What about the heavenly realms? It doesn't mention any of those things in Genesis 1. That's because the 6 days of creation, they're for mankind. The 6 days of creation are focused on God making everything for mankind. It's focused on showing God as supreme over creation, of all of the creation that we can see and all of the creation that was there for us. And it's also focused on showing us that we are not to be subject to his creation, but to rule over it. Remember, Genesis is likely written by Moses after the Exodus. The Israelites have just spent 400 years in Egypt, and they have adopted some of the false gods of the Egyptians. And the Egyptians had all sorts of gods. Gods over the sun and over the plants and the harvests and the fields and light and darkness. And that is why we see all of these 10 plagues that happen in Israel, because God was showing that he was greater and that he was over all of those things. And so Genesis is partially a polemic, an argument, if you will, against all of the false gods, showing that our God, the God of Israel, is greater than all of those things, and that mankind should not submit himself under any other god of any sort of creation, but rather he only submits himself to the God, and he is the one, as God's emissary, to rule over the earth. It's really important that we know what Genesis is written for, and Genesis is written for mankind. When Jesus says the Sabbath is for man, man is not for the Sabbath. Genesis is for mankind's benefit, and it's for us.